This is a video tour of the home at 6417 York Street in Boise, Idaho. This home is 1,060 square feet. It was built in 1925. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, and I am standing in front of the home. It does have a kind of a carport structure, kind of like an open garage, but it doesn't have a it's a dirt floor, and then it has a shop in the back, and I am going to walk you around the property. It's in an older neighborhood of mixed residences. Some are homes, there's a couple mobile homes, there's a couple newer homes, so I'm just panning around to show you what is in this neighborhood, kind of get a feel for it. It's very quiet, kind of a picturesque older neighborhood with mature landscaping. As you can see, there's some very tall trees. Gives nice shade. So I am going to walk around the outside of the house, and then I'll take you inside. And don't mind the pod here, which is in the driveway. The sellers have been preparing for their move. So I'm walking along the street, just kind of showing you the side of the property. And they do have some berries along the side, some raspberries and blackberries. The backyard is fenced. And I'm now going to walk along the driveway towards the back of the house. And I'll try to give you a view of each side of the home. The home does have newer windows. Most of the windows are newer. Vinyl. It's in fairly good repair. I would say, you know, there is some of the siding panels that need some paint, paint touch up. Wouldn't hurt to paint the whole house. And we're just walking towards the carport area. You can see that it is a dirt floor. And there's some storage 2x4s that you can put things on top of. Now I'm going through it's kind of like a gate that is in this carport, and it allows you to get into the backyard, which shows you the shop. And it is not landscaped, other than the trees and the berries. There is an alley behind the house. There's a double gate that would access that alley. And this is the outside of the carport. And the back of the house. The door you see goes into kind of a mudroom, and then the access to the basement, and then into the kitchen. We'll actually walk around the house and go in the front door. The house has central heating, does not have central air conditioning. There are 3 wall unit air conditioning units that are included in the sale. And there's a gate on the other side of the house that leads to the front of the property. Okay, let's, I think this door is unlocked, so let's go in. So this is a nice finished shop, and it has a window, lets some light in. It has a concrete floor. And the shop is 17 feet by 12 feet on the interior edges. Okay, so I am headed back around the way we came. And this is from, I'm standing now, and I'm sorry, just tripped there. I was standing there in the carport and looking out towards the street. You can see that's the pod with the blue roll-up door. And we're walking towards the front of the house. Two steps to get into the front. Here's the front door. Let's go into the house. And as you walk into the house, you immediately are in the living room. As I said, the home was built in 1925. It has some very picturesque architectural features, I think, because of the age of the home when they used to do the arched doorways, and it has more of a flat trowel finish on the walls. The home has been renovated. It was prior to the purchase, prior to the seller's purchase of the home. So you are going to see newer paint throughout the house. Flooring has, well, 5 to 7 years ago has been updated. The kitchen floor does need to be replaced. It has some grout problems. It's a tile floor, and I don't know if you can see, I'm zooming in to show you, really there's missing grout, and there's a few cracked tiles. Looks like this is one right here. So the floor needs to be replaced. The seller is offering a $2,000 flooring allowance, if you're interested in that. So this room that I am pointing at right now is the eating area. It's very open, and I'll turn around and show you what it looks like from the opposite end of the room. We're headed, we just passed the living room, eating area, and now we're headed into the kitchen. And there's some built-in cabinetry, refrigerator, gas, stovetop oven. It does have a dishwasher. I believe it's Naughty Alder cabinetry and granite countertops. Kind of has a little bit of a contemporary feel because of the backsplash, which is kind of gray metal. And then the window, well, we have a double stainless steel sink, and then the window over the sink looks out onto the backyard. So you can see the shop that we were just at, and the carport, and the alley. And on either side of the sink there are some open shelves, and I'll pan around here so you can get a better feel for the cabinets. And the refrigerator is included in the sale of the home, along with the oven, dishwasher, and microwave, which is built in. And then this door here, which is on the opposite side of the oven. So I'm standing with my back to the oven. This door goes out into the mud room and then down to the basement. We will see that in a few minutes. And now I'm turning around and I'm looking back the way I came, which looks through the eating area and into the living room, and you can see the front door. The kitchen is 10 by 9. The living room is 18 by 12. The dining area is 12 by 8. It's very bright, well-lit room. Well, the whole house is. Oh, I'm sorry. I just stepped on something, a sticker or something that came with me from outside. That didn't feel good. Okay, so I'm panning around so you can see everything again. Okay, now we're going to walk down the hallway that goes into the bedrooms and bathroom. And the first door we come to is a hall closet. It's a coat closet, utility closet. It's extra deep. And then to our left as we enter the hallway, I'm going to turn on a light to give us a little more brightness, is the second bedroom, not the master, but the other bedroom of the home. And that is 10 feet by 9 feet. It faces the front yard, so there's a window that looks out into the front yard and across the street. The closets are an older style, probably original. And I will open them up so you can see what that looks like. And there's some upper cupboards above the main part of the closet. The living room, hallway, bedrooms are carpeted, and then there's the tile in the eating area and kitchen. Okay, going back out into the hallway, if I turn to the right, I would be going back to the living room. But instead I will turn to the left and go into the hall bathroom. It also has the Naughty Alder cabinetry, granite countertop, a single sink, oval sink, and then a tile enclosed tub shower. Bathroom is in very good condition. I apologize for any jerkiness. This is rather informal, and I am not a videographer, so I'm just trying to give you a good idea of what the house looks like, but it won't be professional quality. Okay, anyway, I'm going to turn left again, and we'll stop here to the right. I'm going to open these closet doors, because this is the closet that has the washer and dryer in it. Washer and dryer is also included in the sale of the home. There's a rod, a hanging rod above, and washer and dryer. And then we're going to continue down this hall to the master bedroom. And the master bedroom, you go down a couple of steps to get to it. There is an open closet here with shelving. And we're going to walk down the steps, and we will be in the master bedroom. It does have a gas fireplace with a mantle, ceiling fan, and a window to the backyard. That's what you would see looking through the window. There are two closets. One is a walk-in closet. The other one is a smaller closet with sliding track doors. The fireplace, I'm sure you're noticing it does not have a door on it. The sellers never actually used it, so I'm sure you could get a door for it, but they didn't use it, so they don't have one. All right, we're walking out of the master bedroom now, back into the hallway. And out into the living room. I'll show you a couple of different angles. And now we will walk through the kitchen and go into the mudroom. This is a fairly small room. The windows in here have not been replaced. There's a door to the outside. We saw that from the backyard. There's a bench seat with kind of, I can't think of it, but you know, woodworking, which is very attractive here. Now, what you're seeing here is a hinged floor section which can be closed, in which case you can walk in this entire area. But it is in an open position now, which gives you access to the basement. So hopefully you kind of get a feel for what this is doing here. So you're looking at the underneath side of that hinged piece of flooring, and there it is in a vertical position. So if it was horizontal and flat, you'd have that entire area just to walk on. And then I just came down a couple of steps and around a landing, and now I'm looking down into the basement, which you can see is just a concrete stairway. And I'm trying to remember where the light is so I can turn on a light for you. There we go. So the basement is it's probably about 10 feet along the edge that I'm pointing to. And it is sheetrock, sort of. It is an open ceiling, but it has good lighting down here. This Gorilla Rack shelving is going to stay with the house, so that's included in the sale. And part of the room is walled off because it has the furnace and water heater in it. So that's just part of, so it's really about a 10-foot square basement, and then this corner is walled in for the utilities. And we're looking back towards the stairway that leads out of the basement. So hopefully that has given you a pretty good idea of the layout of this home and what it looks like inside to walk through it. If you have any further questions, please feel free to get in touch with me or my business partner, Allison Hawes, and I'm Lynn Vaughn, the narrator. We'd be happy to answer any other questions.